Welcome back to the channel. This one we got a bit of a surprise even to me with what's happening. As I was away for work, managed to get back a week early. Something popped up ridiculously cheap that I've been meaning to do for a long time. So this is probably going to be broken down into a ton of videos, but anyway, I'll open it up and show you guys. So I've got a Link Fury ECU. Alright, so with this ECU, I was lucky I managed to get a short A loom, a short B loom, and a 4-bar map sensor. I got all this for $2,000, which it was right item, right price, wrong time, especially with all this coronavirus shit going on. I don't know when this video is coming out, but for reference, today is Monday the 27th of April. It was the Anzac Day long weekend. Yeah, so I couldn't pass it up. This is the ECU I've wanted to go for ages. The ECU my tuner likes to use anyway as well. On the way home from that, I stopped in there to get some advice from him on how to wire it up, how he likes it wired up so it all works. Got a couple other things, got a 3-port Mac valve, because my one in there is part of the Turbo Smart Boost controller, which will be going as I'll be using the ECU to control boost. Got a 150 psi pressure sensor. He only had one in stock, all the others had sold pretty quickly, so I've got to order another one. For the meantime, this will just be for oil pressure, and the one I have to order in will be for fuel. I can still wire it in and whatnot, leave the wires to where it needs to go and just fit off that connector and plug it in then. And then the Link Fury ECU, the Fury has a capability to have wideband monitoring and control, so you can basically have a safety parameter where it cuts out, cuts boost or whatnot, or timing if it goes lean. So another reason why I wanted to get the Fury instead of the other ones that have the potential for 6 cylinders. But yeah, so a Bosch was an LSU 4.9 wideband controller, or wideband. I'll have to wire that in to the ECU, so there's that. He printed out, my tuner printed out some documents for me to follow, what to be wired. I printed out some others, started labeling in the pin layouts of what I'm going to put to where in the analog inputs and whatnot. Then I went and saw my engine builder, who also, my old bottom end I bought off him, and he had an old harness which was pre-terminated for a Haltech PS2000, was it Platinum Sport, whatever. Grabbed that off him. All the main things I need are pretty much done. I just continuity tested the multimeter, each cable, labelled each one, so I know exactly which way it goes, what it is. Real in individual looms, so I can run the engine bay, tie them together, and then loom them all together nice and one. I'll probably touch on another video on just that. Got some extra cables which I won't need. The old Haltech plugs. Just hold on to them in case someone comes across saying they need them, then got spares rather than chucking them out. And then I just went to J-Cart and bought a whole heap of shit. Relays, power distribution box, cabling, crimps, heat shrink, yada yada yada, all that shit, so I can go through it. And I'm a Sparky, and my multimeter doesn't actually have an amp meter on it, does everything else but, well, inline amp meter, it's got a clamp meter, so I just bought a cheap, shitty $10 one that has a 10 amp meterage, as the VY has a slow current draw. Every time I go away to work for 3-4 weeks, I come back, the battery's dead. So I'm just going to go along with that and find out what's what with that. So go with that, and I went to Bunnings and got some checker plate, which I'm going to mount it all to. I'm going to spray it black, which I just got some, what was it? Dulux Duramax, make it look nice. Usually I just use fiddly bits, but because this is kind of a nice thing, I'll do it properly. Yeah, I'm going to start to line everything out on the board and see what fits, so I know where to mark to cut, run it, drill the holes to mount everything, and do all that, and I can spray it, and that's that bit done. So I'll do all that and I'll get back to you guys on that bit. Alright, so placed it out on checkerboard how I'm roughly going to mount it. I can just measure it up and be able to cut it, mark all the holes that I need to drill, and yeah, get everything mounted like that, and then from there it's just all wiring. I can get all the interwires running in for these here, the grounds back into all the posts. Yeah, I'll do that. Right, so use this Corfu sheet to make some measurements of the base plate for everything to be mounted on. It's a bit of a weird shape, but fits in the factory spot. Managed to fit 5 relays in. I really need 2 or 3 to be honest, but I'll put 5 in, have 1 spare that I can use for something else. Transferred it to the checker plate, which you can see the cutout here. Just waiting for that to dry. I just painted it black and can bolt everything to it, and then from that wiring line that I got from the engine builder, there's some old bits here which I can use to run from the distribution block to the relays. Yeah, I can get it all started pretty much, so just a bit of a filling video while I'm waiting for that to dry. I'll get back to you guys then. Alright, it is hours later and I've done a shitload. So, the plate that I was on about has all been made up. Everything is wired on. The wiring's a bit hectic. I'm probably going to move the ECU slightly over, give it a bit more space. So that's all the powers to the relays, the grounds to the relays, so all that's left is to run the trigger wires to them and then the load out in the field. This was a trick to design to get to fit in the factory kick panel spot. I used this bit of Corfu from Bunnings, it was like $2. You can use cardboard, but I was walking past, it was sitting there in the middle of an aisle, so I was like, fuck it, I'll get it. Did all that, measured all the holes and whatnot. It's a shame the stickers for the ECU are facing the other way, but here's what it is. You ain't going to see it when it's in the car anyway, behind the kick panel. That was probably a solid 4 hours work just to do that, and I wanted to redo part of it. The fuse block holder, or power distribution, whatever you want to call it, has a little cover that sits there like this anyway. I'm going to get new mounting screws to the ECU bracket, because these ones in here stick out too much. The ECU doesn't sit flush and quick in place. But yeah, I'm going to move this bracket out slightly as well, just give it a bit more space to these cables. I don't know how much of the video this one's going to be, how long it is, but I'm going to stop there, and I might continue this tomorrow, if not the day after. Tomorrow I'm welding in the seats in the front of the car, so that'll be a separate video. That one will probably come out before this one. But yeah, so that's going to be me for today. Leave a comment, like, if you haven't subscribed, subscribe so you can keep up this build and see me finish off wiring in this ECU and seeing how I go at tuning it to get it running till I get it to the dyno. See you guys later.